So hello everyone, I will be leading today's discussion session. And for today, I will be talking about the future of 3D printing. So from the past few years, 3D printing has gained a lot of hype, a lot of potential. People think that it can be a solution for a lot of current production problems, such as rapid prototyping and so on. It's currently a current component of Industry 4.0, some claimed. However, recently, I think the hype has died down a little bit. People have started to figure out the limitations and the challenges covering 3D printing. So I will be talking about some of those, such as what happens. So these are just like one of the advantages of 3D printing right now. We have the cost reduction, wide range of applications, and product accessibility. But along that, we also have some challenges. I will first introduce you with this video.
Can you show the narration? Is there any narration or sound?
Yeah.
Can you turn on the narration if there is a sound? Right, good.
Can I see? So that video I showed you guys is one of the current innovations for so that video earlier was one of the current solutions to some of the current challenges, which so one of the solutions for the first one, which is like dimensional precision using 3D printing, and that video earlier was HP's solution by using multi-agent fusing agents and so on. So along these points, or maybe if you guys have thought of your own points, what are the current challenges of 3D printing? If you guys have anything to share. Speed. That's right. Like the previous video, I've shown how HP tried to improve the speed of 3D printing. And what else do you guys think? Yes.
I think the reliability factor. Because in the case of casting, There may be some voids, and same is the case for 3D printing. We can not rely on totally on 3D.
There could be a solution for that to increase the reliability. Like, there any way to improve the reliability right now? Maybe
They usually go for X-ray testing of the structure.
reliability. Anything else?
The size of
Yeah, size is also a problem right now. Like you cannot 3D print a car or something like that, right? Yes.
Actually, they did print it.
Okay. So that's currently being
There is
solved.
a submarine printed 3D.
I heard they made a house.
And how do they produce a house using 3D printer?
Thick layers.
Thick layers.
It was a very big printer, like its arms.
Yes,
Kind
it is
of.
more like concrete-based printing.
And anything else besides size, reliability, and
But it has a lot of advantages as well.
True. What about printing metals? Currently, I think it's quite expensive.
Yeah.
And quite dangerous as well. If I think you need to use a vacuum and some agents to fuse the metals. But-
SpaceX did that, but they did laser printing.
Is there any way you can think of improving the current 3D printing technology?
Is there any such thing as portable?
There are small ones.
Depends on the size.
Currently, 3D printing with some plastic material, where possible.
I think that the materials used 3D printers are quite dangerous. Plus, you also need a lot of post work, like first you print some structure and then you have to do some extra processing.
Sanding, like sanding or
Like sanding, but they use some special chemical agents.
to remove the because they're connecting to the base.
Yeah, so maybe they should be, these things should be removed.
As currently the materials for 3D printing is very limited and also poses some health risks and yes, and maybe some environmental factors as well. So those are the current challenges facing 3D printing. Next one. This earlier. So that's what the current possibilities of what voxel can do, and is that instead of just maybe controlling the color of each polymetric voxel, you can also control the material transparency or the material rigidity and texture and so on. But you guys think this is possible? So what do you guys think about like the future of voxels? Is it feasible? Will this work? Will this not work?
How you are connecting that thing?
This is just for the 3D printing. Voxels could be used for 3D printing. And now they say they want to, since voxels can be used for 3D printing, you can control the material of each voxel and combine them with different material properties to combine the actual material that you want.
Actually, like I said, the problem of reliability, when you control each voxel, how will you ensure that they are joined perfectly? Like they should have enough strength to stick together. How would this be ensured?
Exactly, that's one of the challenges. Maybe that's why it will not work. Like if they don't have the agent necessary to connect the voxels, maybe it won't work. But what do you guys think? You think it is within the realm of possibilities or not?
What is there any size?
No, no size. Maybe it's no size for the voxel so far. It depends on the current technology.
Aren't we still using voxels type of, like when we slice the model, there is a certain thickness that should be supplied by the 3D printer. So
Constant for each layer, like
yeah,
so they may be thinking about some standard voxel size.
Maybe, for example, maybe, okay, you can use that current standard size, and now they want to control each powder. And like, say each powder is acting like a voxel. Now they want to control the materials of each powder. So one challenge, as you said, is the fusing agent, like how to connect them together. And now, but can a fusing agent be found?
yeah, there is always a possibility. There is always.
And what are and how can this technology actually work in the future besides the buildings and the planes? You guys think of any other applications?
They mentioned like in computer animations and stuff, but don't they already use something similar to voxel? Like,
animation? I think that's within digital, right?
yeah, I wasn't sure. Like I thought voxels are already used in the digital realm, but
No,
in
voxel is also applied for like.
Actually, they may be used for making complex parts, like those kind of parts which were originally assemblies because of material dependence, that they may be replaced to one part.
And I think in your discussion lecture, you discussed about generative models,
design.
generative design. And I think voxels maybe can then improve that generative design even further.
Yeah.
With like the advancements in machine learning. Anything else? Would anyone want to share? Okay, so with all that possibility, maybe we will delve in the realm of legality. So with all the possibilities of 3D printing, we also have to maybe think about the consequences and the legal repercussions. So what do you guys think? Like, should there be a tighter regulations for 3D printing to protect maybe not just 3D printing weapons, but also company intellectual property and so on?
I think it's coming under the umbrella of Industry 4.0 like something, because I also delivered a discussion on another subject where I talked about civilized robots and ethics related coding for AI. So this is something that we have to make rules for emerging technologies so that they can be contained within some, described and well defined boundaries.
But okay, so for example, in your example for AI, this one is schematics, 3D printing schematics. So maybe if anyone can make their own schematic and share it, like what about say a person can make an AI code that do something unethical and he shares it, like what happens? What kind of law should it be? International law, regional law?
Always, there is always a reason for negativity.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot quite control it, but you have to make some regulations.
I think we need now make clever label for 3D printing. Because it is related to weapons, so we should make the regulation for weapons, but not 3D printing.
Yeah, that's another approach as well. Like maybe the 3D printing itself is not the problem, but the product of the 3D printing is the problem. So that's a different way of approaching the regulation laws for this kind of stuff. Maybe banning robots with unethical code is not possible, but banning robots with unethical hardware is possible. Much. Anything else to share? Maybe a different approach. Maybe it's not just weapons or company intellectual properties. There could be something else that needs regulation. You guys think of anything else? Maybe?
In the video, he mentioned how there's another problem is that there is no mark, like how do I say it? So if you use a gun to kill someone and you just discard it, there's no way to trace where that gun came from, right? If you 3D print it. So maybe there should be some sort of traceable marker,
But anyone can make something a schematic without the marker.
That's the thing, like maybe something in the powder that makes the gun, or something, I don't know, like
Maybe
something like a fingerprint.
maybe in the bullet.
Yeah, or maybe within bullets or something somehow.
The person who buys the bullet have some digital or some kind of a pattern within the bullet.
Or maybe like anything the 3D printer makes always leave like a logo or something.
Yeah.
Within the design.
No, I'm actually in the structure of the bullet. There is a shell and the bullet itself.
Yeah.
I am talking the inner bullet, right?
The projectile, right? The
That
projectile. Right?
yeah.
When it hits something,
Yeah.
it turns into shrapnel, so it could be not reliable. It doesn't stay intact when it hits something. The shell
maybe
is
some kind of chemical signature.
Or keep record of 3D printing users.
But then there's also the case of privacy and all that, like we should be able to make
GPS for each 3D printer.
We cannot control.
Okay, anyway, that concludes my presentation. If you guys have anything else to share about what I've talked about, what we've discussed. No? Okay, thank you.
then I have